5 things about marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I'm the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. Today we're going to be continuing our series on marketing funnels by looking at the middle of the funnel, which is lead nurturing. Specifically, we're looking at the five lead nurturing tactics. This is a very important part of the process because if you've done all that work to collect leads, you want to be able to do something with those leads. You want to be able to move them forward, move them down the funnel so you could actually capitalize and convert those potential leads into paying customers. And that's really what the whole point of setting up your funnel and collecting leads is for. So this nurturing piece of the puzzle is such an important part, and it's where I see so many businesses fail because they just don't quite know what to do. So that's why when I was thinking of this video, I kind of wanted to touch on some tactics, some ideas to give you guys so that when you are setting up your funnel, you could say, okay, how are we going to engage, entertain, and educate our audience? These are 5 tactics that you could use. So the first thing we'll look at is email marketing. This is really a great way to stay on your audience's radar, to get them to know you, to get them to be comfortable with you, is via email. One of the things that I like to point at is it often takes 6 to 12 touch points in order to make a sale. Email marketing is a great way to get a lot of those touch points out of the way. And it's not just things that you do just to do, but if you set up a thoughtful email drip campaign, particularly one that you set up as sort of like an intro to your business, and then follow up with some other ones that are helpful and useful, and you're providing information that can be seen as a resource to your target audience, you're going to set yourself up for success down the road because you are being of use, you're being a resource to your target audience, and that is so valuable, especially in our fractured media environment where people don't know where to get the correct information. If you start getting people to trust you via email, you are ahead of the game. So the first tactic is email. Second is social media. This is through live videos of stories. So if you get a lead to start following you on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, engage with them on social media. This is where it's important for you to know your target audience, to understand where they're going to get the information and how they like it. So is it going to be through longer form videos on Instagram, maybe stories on longer form stories on YouTube, shorter stories on Instagram, or short videos on LinkedIn, whatever it might be. You want to understand where your audience gets information, engage with them on the platform of their choice. It could even be a niche platform like Reddit or Twitch or something like that, where maybe not a huge amount of customers go, but your customers might be there. So social media is a second tactic that you could use. Third, and this is sort of a broad one, is content marketing. This is videos and blogs. So this is like really for people that if you identify that your audience wants to be educated, that they want information, this is where you're going to put out some videos like I'm doing here with this video that I'm going to put on YouTube. I put out a weekly blog. That's part of my content marketing strategy. So content marketing is a tactic that can be very useful to help spread your message, educate your audience, keep them engaged with you, and really provide a resource because they start looking at you as you are someone that they could trust and rely on in terms of providing them some good information. The next thing you could do, and this is very similar to email marketing, it's text messaging. It's something that's become really popular over the last 5 to 6 years, I would say. It allows you to send text messages to people and really engage in real time. There's a lot of data out there that shows that people are more prone to open and engage with the text message than they are any other form of communication because it's more instant. So you might be able to say, hey, here's a quick invite to an event, or here's an invite to a sale that we're having, whatever it might be, or check out this video. And it's a great way to engage audience if you collect their emails, their phone numbers. The problem is collecting those phone numbers can be difficult because a lot of people don't want to be contacted that way. So you really have to be upfront with what you're doing in terms of collecting that information, and then when you send information, make sure that it's useful. Don't just send them nonsense or crap because they'll opt out and then you'll lose that lead forever. So If you're going to go with text messaging, you have to have a strong strategy to collect that information, be upfront, be honest with what you're doing, and then deliver good quality content to them when you send those text messages. And don't overdo it either. Nobody wants to see 20 text messages a day. One a week or every other week is plenty. You'll see plenty of success with that. The last thing, and it's more kind of old school, but this is direct mail. This is something that's great for local business. If you collect someone's physical address, or even if it's a former customer, sending some direct mail to them, it could be a great way to either get them to go to your website or come into your brick and mortar store. So direct mail is another tactic that you could help engage and educate your audience and nurture them along that path. So let's recap real quick. We the 5 tactics for nurturing leads: email marketing, social media, content marketing, text messaging, and direct mail. Those 5 things, and chances are you're not going to be able to do all of those because that's a lot of time, money, and resources. But you probably want to at least engage in a couple of them: email marketing, social media, maybe sprinkle in some content marketing. Like I said, or if you're really if you have a younger audience that you feel is going to be really engaged, maybe text messaging, older audience, direct mail, and like something like Facebook might be worth mixing in. So the key to this, using these tactics, is understanding your audience, understanding where they get the information, then creating a process internally to create that content, create the material, and be able to pump it out at a regular and steady basis. So let me know what you think of this. Let me know, what tactics have you used to nurture your leads, to move them down from that top of the funnel towards the bottom. As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back next week. We'll be finishing our series on marketing funnels by talking about lead conversion. So looking forward to that. This has been Beacon Marketing's Beacon 5 Things About Marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I'm the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. You have a great one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.